Hello, today is day 309. I was so excited last night. I actually stayed all the way up until the wee hours of the morning to watch that last game. I said I wasn't going to, but then I couldn't stop. It was probably the best game yet. I freaked out. I was having so much fun. I'll talk about it at the end. My energy level right now is actually much lower and calmer because I was actually napping for a little bit. I just woke up and I feel a little groggy, so maybe let's do some puzzle rush. Just to get the juices flowing a little bit, because I really can't say, like, I literally woke up and I was just like, oh man. You know, when you like sleep at an awkward time, you're just like, oh shoot, what is it now? I actually really don't know what it is, man. And it's like, should I sleep? Should I wake up? You know? Um, it's gonna wanna blow your mind. Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mister? Wait, what do I do here? Wait, I'm white. On the radio, stereo, the way you move it, you know. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do tonight. Hey, hey, hey. Uh, does this work? Okay, good. Tonight, hey. Do I go up? Wait, I'm chucked. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is a move. Wait, this doesn't work. This maybe this first. What's the difference? Wait, oh, I can't go there now. Uh, hold up, hold up. Yeah, that's not right. Okay. Isn't that just mate? Is this not just mate? It is mate indeed. Okay. Um, do I have a fork here of some kind? Yeah, kind of. Uh, bro, what is it? I have no effing clue. All right, that's not that great, but it was a warm up. It is what it is. Here, right here, I just go here. I think, I believe. I shouldn't take it because that's straight up the. Or I guess I can I take it? I guess I can take it, right? Should I take it? I don't know. Let's actually check it out. Maybe I can take it. I don't really see what their follow up is, so let's just take it. Yeah, let's take. That's a free bishop. This one, what was it here? This one, actually, I think the answer is just sack the rook, and we got this. Okay, you can somehow see things very fast after you're done with the rush, not before. Um, so yeah, I wanted to take this, but I don't see like the fork, whatever. I guess I could also go here. Maybe this is a better move. No, I want to like work on the fork, whatever, but the pin. So maybe this, yeah. This works on the pen. And the knight can't be took. I was like double attack of some kind, but that doesn't quite work. Right. Honestly, I might still go here in a game. I don't know. Okay, I guess we're not gonna think too hard about it. Should I do some puzzles too? Slow warm up today, just a slow start, because I kind of need it. You know, I really do feel groggy. Um, unless they're mating me somehow, which I don't see exactly how they're gonna do it. Right, I don't see the mate, so I think I just gotta come in. It's pretty normal. I don't think they could have blocked or whatever. And then I think just this. There's also this thing. Give a chuck with a queen, you know, she comes down here. You tell him groggy. Groggy. What do I do to the king after he moves away though? So should I already control the square first to prepare the check, but then he goes up? Or should I take here? I don't know. I think, yeah, maybe I'll take, and then if they go somewhere and then I go chuck, he goes up. Yeah, actually, maybe not. Or should I take this guy? I don't know. Oh my god, it's right. I literally just kind of guessed. Sometimes I have to do this, like, you know, process of elimination. Because it doesn't really make sense. Okay, so they work on the, what did they take? They took a pawn. So I could either take this knight, but I should probably first take this guy, right? Trade down. Then I take the knight, and they take, and then I take, and then I'm up a piece. So it's like, haha, you try to do something to me and I reversed you. Haha. Okay, so this guy, take. That's pretty easy to calculate. And then you gotta work on the fork somehow. So maybe then after this, which hits this pawn and this guy. And I guess if they go back, then I take this, chuck, and win this guy. Seems like a plan. Right? He got nothing. Seems like a plan. Oops, wait, I can't take this guy. What am I talking about? He's prepared. He's not prepared. He's what do you call it? He's defended. He's prepared. He's prepared, y'all. Do I just take another pawn? I mean, this looks quite juicy. I think I'll just take another pawn. What do you say? I'll take another pawn. I mean, I don't really see what else I can do, so I guess I'll take it. Oh, I guess I could try to trap him. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this. If I go here, like I can just take this guy, right? Where can he go? He can't really go anywhere. That's great. He can't go anywhere. He's trapped. He's trapped. Oh my god, so hot. Yes, so hot. We figured it out. Oh my god, 29.55. So hot. I mean, I just have to take this. Like, no questions asked. Oh fuck, damn I. No questions asked, but should have asked those questions, because I mean, who doesn't want to take a pawn with Chuck though? I guess he's gonna Chuck me and do that, so that's annoying. Seriously, man? Seriously though? For real though? Still no? For real, bro? For real, man. Seriously? This is a dumb puzzle that I have to do? The problem is if I take, then I get forked, and then he takes my pawn, and I assume that I can't promote, so instead of this thing, I have to just go about it in a very roundabout way. I create a pass pawn, which is now unstoppable. Okay, could have thought about it, but I got a little excited there. Thing with these puzzles is you just gotta think. As with chess, period. You don't just go like, oh, that's the obvious move though. So how about here? Which immediately hits a square. That seems obvious enough, right? Or they take with anything, they get mated. This seems obvious enough. Would you say? Yeah, the only move they have is to move the queen, but then I can just literally take Chuck, and then they have to move here. Like only move. And then what? And then I have another rook, which I wish could be useful, but I think at least this is a first step. Right? That seems like a fair first step. And I think I should just trade it off, right? Because if I move the knight, then they have this move too. Ah, really? So it is take, right? But then we just exchange. Oh, but then I guess I have this discovery. Okay, sure, fine. Okay, fine. How about this? Chuck, pick up this guy. Chuck. Right? I pick up a guy. Do I pick up a guy here? I do pick up a guy here. Do I have something better? I think I just pick up a guy. Okay. Eh, eh, eh. Okay, I'm sorry I'm doing so much, but isn't it fun? Okay, Chuck. Only move here. It's like the only move. And then pin and win the queen. But even if I win the queen, so what? They still have two rooks and a bishop, so I don't think that's the right idea. Alternatively, I have this Chuck, but then they block like that. They block the queen in first, and then I think I swing around and hit him like that. Yes, baby. That's it. Yes, baby. I've said this on my stream, but I actually want to hit 3,000 in puzzles before 2,000 elo chess if I can. I think that would just be nicer for me. Why is that? Because just because just because that would be nice, you know? Are you for real? The most obvious tactic in the world is wrong? Seriously, man? Seriously. Bro, that's just disgusting. That's completely uncalled for. That's just straight up rude. I'm saying straight up rude. Are you for real? That's still not the move. How is this wrong? That's straight up rude. Really? I don't know why I can't do it the other way. I mean, I guess if I have mate, go for mate. But if I go here and they take, I mean, that's still mate, right? How do you defend against this? How do you defend against this? What's the plan here? If they go here, then I still chuck, and I guess they come here. And then I can still chuck. I guess it's harder. Yeah, I guess they can defend. So this is just more brutal. Gotcha. White to move. Okay, check. This looks like a mating pattern, does it not? He goes here, and then I go here, check. And then he goes here, and then I win this guy. Do I have something better though? I don't know. Seems good enough, right? Good enough. Check. Boom. All very forced stuff. Then I think that's mate. Are you for real? This is not mate? Ah, this is not mate? How is this not mate? Oh, because he leaves the party. Oh my god. He leaves the party. How could you leave? I didn't ask you to leave though. Okay, check. Boom. Yeah, this guy needs to be in place to stop the guy from ever leaving. So I need to check him like that. Ugh! So close. So close, yet so far. This seems like the obvious move. Check. There's a few things hanging here, right? It's kind of complicated, but when I can check the king, why wouldn't I? Check. King gets out of the way. Right, I assume they should go here, otherwise it comes with tempo. Something like this, but at the end of this line, I'm up a piece, am I not? No, we're even in terms of material. Though I think I should just go for it. It seems like the obvious move. Okay. Going for mate. Pretty much forced to take. Right, we're just up a piece at the end of this. Okay, that was simple enough. Sometimes, yeah, I don't solve them fast enough for them to give me the full points. What's going on here? I assume it's a pawn promotion, right? It feels that way. How are they gonna stop me? I have no idea. I have no idea, man. Right, how are you gonna stop me? I'm just gonna push. Push him, baby. Push him, baby. Let's go. How are you gonna stop me? Unless, do I throw in a check first is the question. It's $1 million question. Do I throw in that check though? Why would I throw in the check? Something like that? I don't know. Do I throw in a check? Yeah, foreseeable. This would be bad because I have too many pawns. So I think I do have to promote. Right? And whatever they take with, right? Whatever they take with the rook. They take with the rook. Then I take the knight. Wait, but then they take my thing. Hold on. So they take with a rook. I guess I do have to just take like that. No, I can't believe I'm better with this. I don't believe I'm better. Oh, I think I got it. And then they take this, and then I fork them, and then I take the knight. And then with the knight, with the rook and the bishop, it should be enough for these pawns. I think, yeah. Otherwise, nothing else worked actually in that line. Okay, maybe this will be today's video. We're just gonna play a lot of puzzles. The boringest thing. What do you say? I don't think I can really take it. I feel like I'm getting mated here, right? Just it feels kind of shaky. Or maybe I'm okay. Maybe I'm actually alright. Because they can't really get me on the light squares. So I will take it. I guess I'll take it. Okay, we'll take it. Jeez. Yeah, I can't go here because... Well, maybe I can. I think this is okay. Right? You can do like that. And then... Or they can go like that. Trying to get this. And then... I'll just simply go here. Oh, I didn't see this. Then how about just this? Very simple. Simple does it, right? This should just do it. I don't really see like what they can do. Are you serious? Are you for real? So dumb. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Oh, I should just go. Okay. Why can't I do the other move? Is this just too passive? Like, what's wrong with this? Like, what's wrong with it though? Oh, it's because they come with a chuck. Oh, duh. Okay. Okay, they come with a chuck. I lose my queen. Okay, simple calculation. So I can't actually defend like that. I can only go here, which kind of forces things a little bit. Yeah. Actually, only move. Freakily enough. In here, I don't take with a rook because of this guy. And okay, last one, I promise. Like when I do this while streaming, I also can't stop a lot of time. Like it's hard to stop. It's hard to stop because it's fun. Right? It seems like the obvious go. Like I honestly think that's just super obvious. Alright. Alright. I like this. Oh, hot damn. Hot damn! Wait, I said that's the last one, didn't I? I said it was the last one. I said it was the last one, but I guess that was a nice little puzzle that I rarely do on my YouTube. Well, you see me done puzzles like you see me do it like months and months ago. Like when we were just starting out, I put in the just for fun, and then we were like racing up. But you haven't seen me do like 2900 level puzzles, which we just did a few, so that was quite nice, and we kind of warmed up. So finally, let's start the video segment. Although really, this is what we should be doing, right? Like puzzles are like nutrients. It's like brain food. So if I even don't play a game, I just do my puzzles. I feel good about that. But since we are on our journey, making our way, let's make our way already. Okay, let's just make our way. Let's make that way. Okay, let's go. "1983. Some people were born in this year. My favorite singer, Khalil. Best voice, we're soulmates. Happen to also know some other people are born in this year. Sveshnikov. Sveshnikov. I know this is a line. I know this is a line. I know this. I've seen my like, yeah. I've seen my kid play this, you know? Or my assistant, rather. He gives up the bishop for these double pawns, which is an idea. I could also take this guy. which I shall do. Don't know if that's the best idea. And let's wreck their structure. Nice. With castles to follow, targeting d6. Okay. Yeah, this is typical Shevenigan stuff, I think. Or Sveshnikov stuff. I could take it. I'm inviting him here, which attacks this annoyingly. You know, that's an annoying thing. And then I have this, which kind of hits this guy. And then maybe I can hit him like that. But he might be coming here. So that's all a little like freaky, honestly. If he knows his line very well, it's going to be hard to play. I think he could also do that. So you know what? Maybe let's solidify, and this pawn will do a nice job constructing the knight. That's my idea. Okay. He controls a square. I am gonna castle and hit this pawn is my idea. I don't see how they're gonna defend the pawn. Because I think they were gonna defend it with a knight, but now it's not defended. I don't know how well this guy knows this thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, maybe I could have defended my pawn better. Right, I could have defended him. But maybe I'm gonna argue that we're opening lines up to his king. So in that sense, I don't need to even let's develop. Let's definitely get this light to our bishop out before they put mega pressure on this pawn. Right, I don't want the rook to come here and start hitting this pawn. And then I'll have to like, you know. Now I feel a lot better. Now this guy's gonna fall. But then we're just in exchange. But I think we're still better. Okay, so he really wants to defend it, but this kind of discoordinates his pieces. We're gonna ready come for this. This is coming. This knight needs to come back into the party. Starting to not like this for him, yeah? Starts to feel like we got some pressure. Starts to feel like this king is a little uncastled. Let's take this. This is not good coordination. This calls on pieces on left wing back rank, bro. They can take a pawn, so what? This cannot be good. They want to push. I think if they take this, I have this move, which like defends this and this. Right, like some weird stuff here. I have to be a little careful, right? It's kind of tactically sharp, but I don't believe in this at all. Like, at all. They can take a pawn. I don't care. This is hang. They push us now. I'm more than glad to exchange. This just wins me another pawn. And makes them really loose along this diagonal. And hits this pawn. Wow, what a multi-triple purpose weakening move they just did on their king. My king is safely castled. Their king is about to get effed up, baby. In fact, they're gonna get effed up, man. I should be thinking about tactics right now. I think they're getting effed up here. I should calculate this harder, but my gut instinct is they're getting effed up here. Like in a big way. Like effing naked king open files in a big way. They're getting effed in a big way. Right. They want to defend, then big way is coming. Like a big way is coming. I need to be careful of back rank. This is also a thing. If the king steps on this file, then I have this. They have 8 minutes, man. They should have thought about this. But I think I can definitely mate him from here. Like even just this move, which would seal the deal, threatening mate. He just resigns, good. He doesn't want for me to figure it out. With all my puzzle brain, I'm still so slow. And he's just like, okay, fine, I just resign. Although here, I would actually prefer if they didn't resign so I could actually just mate the guy. Very nice. 1990, happy birthday. I know that in 1983, some of my viewers are born. Happy birthday. I know that in 1990, some of my viewers are born. Happy birthday. I know that back when we were in the 70s, some of my viewers were born. Happy birthday. We're going to reach people's birthday every single year. Holy effing God, we're 10 epic elo away. I didn't think this would be so smooth or so easy. I really didn't. But I can just say that the work paid off, honestly. Thank you guys so much. I don't respond. I haven't been responding to everybody's comments, but I do read them. And some people are telling me they've been watching me since day 1, since day 10, since very, very early on. And even if you never told me before and you were just lurking, but you've been watching, I really appreciate it. That's such a long time you spent with me, right? It's just this journey we've been on together every step of the way. You've seen my highs, you've seen my lows. Okay, maybe now's not the time to give the speech because I should just save it till I actually reach the goal. But it's like when you're almost there, right? You've been wanting to climb to the peak of the mountain, which I've done last year. When I kind of started, around when I started the series, I finally achieved my goal of climbing this mountain that I've always wanted to climb. A metaphor I always like to use. And then I really pushed myself that day. I hiked for I want to say from before sunrise to after sunset. It was dark when I went up, dark when I went down. I sprained my ankle on the way down. It took more than I think 13 hours. It was really brutal, but it was so worth it. And when you're so near the top and just okay, let's review. This was pretty smooth the whole way through. I felt like after a while that they didn't really know what they were doing, which is surprising for this rating because I feel like if this is your black opening, you should at least know what you're doing. But I felt like they didn't quite know. They played some plans, but which I've seen before in the Sveshnikov, but after a while, it quickly became apparent that was wrong. So typical in the Sicilian, the first 20 moves are all book, right? We're still in book. This double structure is typical of the Sveshnikov. It's their plan is to grow dynamic play, push it up pawn like they did. Typical stuff. So here, the main move is c4. And maybe it's because I didn't play the main move that they don't know. But this is also pretty typical in Sicilians, which is queen d2. So they should know. They should have seen this enough times. So I don't know what went wrong for them here. Let's see. What move are we on now? I just feel like we play like literally 20 moves of book. Okay, we're on move 12. So it's not actually that much book. It just feels like a long-ass book, right? This is just a typical idea, right? The thing is, when your opponent doesn't do the right move order, you somehow just go with the like typical ideas or plans. But because the thing with studying openings is like every single thing is different. Like every single minute change creates a slight different thing in the position that you have to be aware of. So I unfortunately don't do the right thing anyway. But it's natural enough. And here they attacked us twice, so I should have seen that, and maybe I could take here, but I didn't want this knight to land on this square. So now I just castle, which is a mistake, right? Because I straight up actually just dropped the pawn. I knew that I was gonna win it back, but still, I'm really, really glad of this decision, this I liked. We just lost a pawn in the center, so here the eval gives us like lower. Right, I really needed to do this before they come in with a rook, and then my bishop would be really passive. Everything is stuck. This would be really bad. I mean, I would just waste some time, right? Maybe it wouldn't be that bad, but it's not as direct as just forcing a trade right now. It actually wants me to take with a c pawn, which I assume would free my knight to join the party. This became a huge sign of a bad move in most chess games. Sometimes a knight retreating move is a clutch move, which is hard to see. It's like a high level move, and we've seen that in the World Championship. Is even the yesterday's game, like that knight going back to find a better square. However, here, this just can't be good. This can't be good when I'm like literally what happened in the game. I'm going to attack you, and your king is not safe. First of all, it's not safe. Your pieces are not developed. It's a sign of big trouble. Big trouble. It wants me to break the position already. The queen move was actually the best move, okay? But this knight move, yeah, their knight moves lost them the game. Knight moves are very, very tricky to master, I'd say. It's I guess they just weren't sure what they were doing with that knight, and they put themselves on a very vulnerable square. Like when I saw this, I knew that their pieces are very discoordinated. I think I was already very confident from here, because I calculated that they were going to be tempted to take, and even though that's not even the best move, just coming in from here, right, going through, targeting all their weaknesses, but I knew that once I defended this, and this was just GG for them. Yes, very sus. I actually thought about this. I don't think I calculated this out loud, but I did consider it. Oh my god, this is so hot. This is the time to actually do my puzzles. This would have been the time that I could have actually achieved a palette mate. That rare mate that I've done like in 20 puzzles but never have actually realized on the board. Like, I was like, oh, they're gonna take, but I didn't calculate. Oh my god, this is actually a palette mate. Like, I've never actually done this in a game. I know this mating pattern, I've just never done it. So this move did cross my mind, but I didn't do it. I mean, this has to be GG, right? No. Wait, no. This would have been, I lost the game. Okay, fine, let's just do it this way then. This is GG, okay? I would have blundered away this mate and the other mate. Oh my god, up a light, that's hot. Dude, I could have already finished the game right here. Yeah, this move did call out to me, and I was like, I don't know, my brain just stopped working at like, oh, they're gonna take it. And I just didn't calculate, but then queen takes an epaulette mate though. And even if they don't take, I mean, I just calculate this through. That's still mate. That's really nice. It's just mate in 2. It's mate in 2 from here, but this also works. And this is actually made a 1, so why did I take so long? Wait, I was calculating this, right? This is so dumb. This is just mate. What am I on? Wait, this is not mate. This. Queen takes e5. No, this is mate. Wait, did we all say that this was mate? I still missed mate. Even in the end, I missed mate. Even in the very end, I was like, wait, here, right? Preparing mate. I was like, or this. but that like lets him go. No, this is just mate in one. Okay, I'm definitely very dull, but it works, I guess. It works, but I'm just like, but were you guys all like, bro, mate in one, mate in two, mate in one? Who saw the sexy epaulette mate? Nice. Very nice game, yeah. Let's save. Yeah, definitely no more chess today, I think. No more chess for me. No more games. 1990 is good enough. Let's now go on to what I really want to take a look at, which was last night's WCC game. I'm not as excited, I was saying this, right, in the beginning, as I was. Otherwise, I have more energy. But maybe you don't need all that energy because I was literally jumping up and down screaming. And someone told me to calm down, and I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Calm down. How about hype up? How about scream? Wait, where is that news? I also want to share this article. Oh my god, so cute. Oh, so cute. It's Duke, baby. So cute. Okay. Like I've said before, I have all respect and admiration for him in a very platonic way. Just pure love, okay? Don't misconstrue it. I just love him as a person. Okay, so I really, really want to share this part with you guys, right? Because what really impressed me is that, right? It's because it's not just the game itself. I want to call it a pure masterpiece. A pure is like a positional masterpiece in and of itself. But what makes it even more special, a gem of a game, is that it happened after yesterday's crushing loss, where Ding was also winning, but he blundered and lost. And I think it was another player. It's very, very easy to just tilt from there, to like lose control of your emotions and get completely destroyed, just collapse entirely. Like we all thought that he might have just been, right, like in this quote, broken, collapsing, like, oh, finally he's like crumbling under the pressure. But no, the amazing thing about Ding, not only in this match, but the previous one too, where he bounced back 3 times. And finally, the last time to clutch the win in the tie breaks, he has immense resilience. He has something that is so incredible, which is that every loss just makes him stronger. It's so rare. It's so rare. Let's just read this, okay? These are his tips for how to bounce back from a loss. What is his secret, okay? First, you understand what went wrong. It would have been easy for him to despair after losing game 11, but he looked at the game objectively. So he basically realized he's playing a very good game if it weren't for him moving too fast. So then he says, I just spent too little time in the critical moment to spot a very good position. So he learned, okay, even though people are always hating on my time usage, F the haters, I'm going to spend my time. In fact, I'm going to spend even more time on the critical moments because that's what I need. So he understands himself, he understands what he needs, and then he's able to reflect on that objectively and use that to do better. 2, get a good night's sleep. Okay? Which is hard to do. 3, change something, anything. And I thought this was really cool. Just like how Nepo cut off his man bun in his first match, Ding said he changed his experience a little bit. He did something with his hair. So he put some gel in his hair. That was so adorable. He did something different with his hair, which is hard to notice at all. It still looks like the same thing, but good for him. Drank coffee. He says he took a cup of coffee before the game, which helped me feel much more energetic, which is really cute. I mean, it's really nice because it's really nice that he has a rest day today, because if for me, like if I drink coffee, sometimes I can't sleep the whole night and then it sucks the next day. 5, have the support of friends and family. So report, send him a file. Maybe send him some memes, but Ding doesn't know what memes are. And then his mom also helped him out. Report doing love story is so cute. Lucky number doesn't hurt. And Dion says that 17 is his favorite number because he's the 17th world champion. So yeah, so I really love those tips, and now let's take a look at the game. It was just a masterclass, a total positional powerhouse of a game. So just brilliant, just absolutely. Where's the game? I want to show you the game. And people who said that, like, I didn't actually hear exactly what they said, but okay, Okay, where's the game though? Where's the game though? I just want to show you the game. Maybe it was all the way up there. Maybe it was in the beginning, actually. Yeah, it was in the beginning. Okay, cool. So let's actually look at the game. If you guys stuck around to the end of this video, if you watch a whole video, all the puzzles plus all of this game recap, then let me know because you're a true one. All right. Okay, I don't know why the board is so messed up. Okay, you can see it, right? Okay, good. So Ding has the white pieces. He starts with c4, which is an opening he really likes to play. And in the last game, Gukash did e5, and I think that's a reason why Ding played it again, because he probably prepared something. However, Gukash sidesteps that, and then he plays e6. So immediately, Ding is out of prep again after just a few moves, and literally he's spending like, I'd say more than half an hour already on like move 4. So it was very, very stressful kind of to watch in real time because everyone's like, oh no. It's like whenever Ding has white pieces, you're supposed to attack with white or be better prepared, and you're supposed to catch your opponent off guard. The thing with Ding is like he's much less prepared than Gukash, and Gukash has this ultra assembled team. It's very, very well prepared. He's like always making Ding think in the opening. But even when Ding has white, he's spending like an hour, half an hour on like very early moves in the opening, and they're just like, oh my god, come on, you're down the clock, So here he was really down the clock. He castles. This move was greatly hated on. Mark really didn't like this move because he says this is like anti-classical chess. He wants him to just play c5, which gains space. Let's see why c5 is very important, because it gains space, it protects the d pawn, and then it prepares the knight to develop here, which is very natural because now the knight can breathe, it can come out, and furthermore the c pawn can come out and then defend everybody. So it's just a more classical way of playing. This line was used by Magnus. But let's just do more game appreciation because, again, I can't give you much analysis. But as we shall see later in the game, this kind of planted the seed of his positional struggle later, because this knight then had to reroute itself. The c pawn couldn't move. It was very weak. So let's just continue. Go support Mark's Patreon. And watch that lecture. Yeah, no, his commentary on it was really nice. I really enjoyed his commentary. Watch out if you want to learn actual stuff. Just watch this to just appreciate with me. Right? Like, just these are very natural moves, and it's not easy to feel like, okay, white is that much better or anything. But then after a while, it just gets better and better. It just look how the rooks come in and control the center. Okay, controls the files. Everything is just very harmonious. Gukash played h6, which Ding said in the press conference seems like a slow move. And it is because he still is not very developed, and Ding is just going to take over the center. But before he does that, he makes a prophylactic move. He stops the knight from coming in. If he starts to do anything immediately, then the knight can start jumping. Is this why he did it? I'm not actually sure. Should I be the one to review this game? I think in the press conference, Ding said that he first took away all the squares from the opponent. So let me actually just read what they say. Okay. Black plays a5, which seems like a natural reply again to stop b4, right? White is gaining space on the queen side. However, whenever you push a move, the flank pawn, two instead of 1, it gives up an important square, which is the b5 square for the knight. So that's the downside. And then white will later exploit this. Again, Ding makes another little move on the side of the board, which again stops the knight from coming here. And later on, Ding explains this move as well, because he's trying to stop the knight from going to g4 to attack the bishop. Because in some lines he calculated, after the knight comes here, then black actually equalizes. So even though the moves seem natural, Ding is spending a lot of time calculating just to see which which sequence of moves best applies pressure so that it doesn't peter out into a draw. Because if at any point, right, he allows this game to trade off pieces and to peter out into a draw, then it's going to be drawn, and Ding needs a win. So he does this, another prophylactic move. Black develops this other bishop. And now a very interesting move, King H2, which the commentators and frankly a lot like nobody saw. They all thought, okay, Ding would just, maybe double the queen or do something else. But this move is really nice as well. Anyway, I'm just gonna play through the game because yeah, I'm not the person to analyze it. But this is when things start going not so well for black. Black decides to defend this pawn because he sees a line here when the queen comes here. And if, let's say, here actually Ding thought that black would play queen d7. And then if now queen here, then now this pawn is hang. And, like after this sequence of trades or whatever, it's like it's not actually clear who's better. But black defends this pawn to stop the queen from coming here. But this is very passive for the rook. And watch how white takes over the center. So first here, instead of this square, this is just as good. Okay? And now black is trying to improve his pieces too. But if we just observe this visually even, black is a little, what's one of my favorite words to use? It seems like a little constipated here, right? The pieces are not that harmonious and they kind of block in each other. Whereas white's pieces are all flowing very beautifully and he takes over that nice square on b5. And then owns the center, starts to own the center. And now the meter threat is d4, which once we open up, pressure down the d file on the queen, hitting the queen, owning the center, things are going to happen here. So knight goes back, which, right, I think he's trying to put the bishop here. But already things are starting to look a little funky. So queen actually finds this brilliant move, which nobody saw. Like neither commentator actually saw that move. And it's a very high level move. I can't really, I'm like definitely the wrong person to analyze, so I shouldn't even try to explain it. But I'm trying to explain to the best that I can understand it. Because everybody thought he would play something like, right? I think they were definitely talking about other moves, but they did not, I think they talked about other moves, but they weren't looking at queen d2. And the point is here the queen actually hits this of the knight moves, and it's also, I'm not actually sure. It's actually been a while since I watched the game, so I'm not actually remembering the lines exactly, but I want to rewatch that video to learn more because it's like, it's very fascinating, this whole thing. This was a mistake that kind of further turned the tide. It's because Gukash was calculating something. Anyway, nice c5 was best. He goes back, but now this d4 break is coming. And the thing is, it's because Gukash forgot about takes and then bishop f4, which hits the aforementioned c7 pawn, which is vulnerable, which never moved in the game and is now just frankly a liability. So because of that, Gukash realized that this move was a mistake, like right after d4 is played because of this f4 move. So now he can't take it. So then he pushes the pawn, hitting the knight, but the knight goes back. And here's when I say the high level like knight back move. But now the knight is going to nice squares. Knight e2, knight f4. That's the jump. And so even though it's temporarily going back, the pawn moved forward, seemingly going forward, but it actually just creates another hole for the white pieces to come in. So watch how the holes are just dominated here. The holes are absolutely dominated. Queen goes here. Okay, some people thought queen maybe here immediately was better, which already attacks the e4 pawn. However, Ding had a reason for playing this. So afterward, he was like, okay, maybe queen c2, but he had a specific reason, like a specific line he was calculating for this. And after the bishop here, but he missed the fact that bishop f6, so then he actually spends another tempo to move back. But at this point, it's just getting worse and worse. And here's when Ding, funnily enough, only here did Ding feel like he was better. Because here his first instinct is to play h4, but then he realized that after trades, takes, I forgot the line he mentioned, but he thought they weren't actually that much better if he played h4, but that was his first instinct. So then he slowed down and like spent his time, invested his time wisely, even though they were already kind of both really downtime, to find the crushing move, knight f4. So by now, only now does Dung, who is always perpetually underestimating his positions, but only here does he feel like, okay, I definitely have an edge here, and there's actually no way I can lose this game anymore. There's actually no way to draw. The position is completely winning. Here, Dung started to feel very, very confident in himself. After this exchange, again, the friggin' c7 square. Just a huge problem. Here, rook, okay, defending that square. Queen goes up. I'm gonna actually stop talking from here. Here the comment, like some people were like, why not knight a7? But here knight a7 is not the best move, right? This will trap the rook, but it's no longer about the rook trap. This is even sexier. Let's push d5. Yes, baby. And Dung actually said he never even saw knight a7. And I think it's kind of like how we watched in that AlphaGo documentary with Lisa Dole. This is where intuition comes in. It's like with all those years of experience, sometimes the best move just like calls your name on the board. And you don't actually see any other move. So like any noob, any beginner, like less capable masters would see, okay, knight a7, let's win material, let's win the rook. But like a really high class player or like a true master, I think he like intuitively senses the best move, like even the better move. So he doesn't see any other move. He sees d5. So sexy. Keep pushing that pawn. d6, baby. Now finally black is able to break free with a pawn. It's too late. And oh, sexy nighttime. Sexy nighttime. I'm almost not ashamed that I started doing like analysis of this game, because I don't think I prepared it very well. But I tried. Yeah, it's because I don't really understand it enough. I really, really appreciated it when I watched it, because I was hearing the explanation, I was hearing the commentary, and I was like, oh my god. But like, it's actually very hard to do this commentary and explain it yourself without a much deeper positional understanding, like knowledge of yeah. So then I should actually go and restudy it and rewatch it, because it's actually just, it is a masterpiece for me. I'm like, this is amazing. This is truly beautiful. Just beautiful. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch. Oh my god, so hot. So effing hot. So here, you can take this, right? This is one way to finish the game. But Dung doesn't go for it. He goes for this. He plays it like this. With ensuing mate. This is really hot. I frankly cannot tell you what the mate is. Like, I was just screaming by this point, and I wasn't really like calculating or thinking about chess. So I don't actually know how this is mate, but I guess anything wins, right? Like anything wins, including sack or effing rook. Cause why not? Cause why not? I guess here. I guess it's because of this. And I guess this is the mate, huh? I guess this is the mate. Queen takes f6. Chuck. Do I have to do that? I guess, right? Okay. Okay, this is the mate. Right? This is pretty nice, right? It's pretty hot. This is the mate. That's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. No, not that, but so sexy. Oh my god. Yeah, I wish I didn't even try to analyze it, or because I was just like, because when I was, but like, I guess it was a good exercise, because like when I was trying to do it, I was like, wait, what explains this move? And maybe that's the appeal of watching my videos, I'm thinking, in a kind of like a larger sense, like a meta sense. Like, it's because you can enter someone's mind when they're explaining their moves, right? Like me just watching someone else's game or trying to explain their thought process is actually not easy. Because I can try to explain it from my understanding of it, which is like 10 times lower. But like, it's not like I have immediate like entry into their thought process immediately. So it's like when you watch me play as well, like if I weren't talking at all, you can't hear me at all, then you can try to think like, okay, what is she thinking here and here? And I think because my moves, like, I mean, they're pretty obvious and direct, and I think most people can, maybe you can follow, but you don't get the full like step by step, like you don't enter my mind, right? So same like when I'm trying to analyze someone else's position, it's actually very hard, especially when the player is higher, like just on a higher class, then it's like and more advanced, right? It's actually hard to understand. So I just try to do it, and it's just like very hard. I think especially if I didn't like prepare or study this, like maybe I should have at least reviewed this and try to explain these moves better. Whatever. If you guys are interested, you can read anything or watch whatever, but watch Yukari's recap. Watch anyone's recap. It was just an interesting exercise for me. I was like, what is the point of this? I have no idea, but it just looks so sexy though. I have no idea. I'm just here to fangirl. I have no idea. It just looks so hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love this game. Okay, bye. And with that, oh my god, it's been an hour. That's insane. That's actually crazy. Bye, good night, and rest well.